Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. This is the last video for the year, and don't suspect there'll be much trading happening today, from my perspective anyway. So we will be waiting to see what transpires for the new year. But let's just see if there's any opportunities today. It's always worthwhile just having a quick look. And if there is something, you can just pay attention to it and wait for it. So first things first. Yesterday we spoke about the higher time frames. The higher time frames were they all had crossovers, and it was looking rather ominous for a move down. We then got this bar down, okay, and that is pretty much as expected off this area of resistance. So you could see we had a little pin bar off there, and then a massive engulfing bar that happened afterwards. And then we've come down again to test the trend line with a pin bar. And we tested this level as well. So if we just have a look at this level, it's not really a major level, but it is a level nevertheless. You can see this tail here. Always a big indication when you've got a long tail like that, there's a big sell-off happening for some reason. And we closed below it over here, so this is the second attempt at it. This to me is probably a range that is forming right now. I really don't see us moving that much higher, and I don't see us moving that much lower either. And as you can see here on the 3 hour, nice solid move up. Grouping of the oscillators, as I said yesterday, this is looking bearish. You need to pay attention to what happens here, and that we dropped to come and test the low. So textbook trade. Moving averages are still in a bearish fashion. We've got a retracement of the oscillators, but now we're looking for a crossover. Big inside bar here. So we have inside bar, a lower inside bar, and a higher inside bar, rounding bottom. Now if we start drilling down through the time frames, a big question is, do we look for a rejection, for a visit back down, which is what we should be doing? Trend is looking down, but it is extremely volatile at the moment, and we can't take that one. We don't really have much structure here apart from what's up at the top here. So for me, above moving averages, below moving averages, I'm not entirely convinced either way. And even on the 15-minute yesterday, trend was up, no debate about that. It was an upward trend. Now what we're looking at is we're looking to see whether we are going to reject some area up here. So we've got the 155, we've got some structure to the left on the 15-minute. This is the area to pay attention to if we get a rejection here. So that's 33,143. That would get us basically moving right back down to this 32,642 area. I'm really not that convinced, to be honest. I think a move higher up is probably just as possible as what a move to the downside is. So if we just switch back to the hour, you can see we've got a few breakouts here. I just want to find what is the most logical. Probably that. So there is a pin bar there. You can see quite a bit of interaction here. So if we can hold 3,300, then I would expect us to, or if we can hold it, sort of build a base on that, I would expect us to probably break through this next level at 33,143 for a move back up to 33,461. That's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Volumes are so thin at the moment that I think it's probably worthwhile just to sit back and ignore this right now. So that's kind of my view at the moment. It is messy, and I'll be leaving this one alone as well. So there's nothing really that we can do here right now while the moving averages are this flat. Anyway, that's a wrap for this year. Hope you managed to make some money through the year. And more importantly, hope I managed to teach you something. And we're looking forward to next year. Next year, hopefully we should get a couple of bigger trends, and not trends that last a day or two. And whether it's down or up, irrelevant, so long as it's a trend. that we can jump on and trade. Stay safe over the holidays, and we'll see you in the new year. Cheers for now.